Gonna wait for a second. I didn't put my necklace on, but I don't think I need it. I don't think I need it. Um, this is a good. It's gonna be quick. It'll be quick. 30 minutes tops, right? We're gonna make sure that I keep it short. Let's just let people come in. I know if you're coming in, hit the subscribe button. Hopefully the subscribe button flashed, and hit the like button, please, please, and thank you. So I'm raggedy today, and yeah, I didn't put on. I've been living in this shirt for days. Literally, I'm not kidding you. I'll take it off, go outside, and I've been like, I'll go do hang out with the kids or whatever. I'll come back to put this on. I'll go shower, come back, put this on. It's crazy. This has been my comfort shirt, and I can't seem to get rid of it. And I don't know what it is about this shirt, but there's something about the shirt. And I'm not really feeling like taking it off. I have other night clothes, but do I want to wear them? No. This is the most comfortable thing that I own right now. It's big, it's stretchy, it's my comfort gown, house dress, I guess you'd call it. It comes all the way down to my knees. It's so comfortable. Usually I have the cutesy pajamas that you can hear me good, Gubby?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So we're gonna talk. It's gonna be simple, right? We're not going to lollygag. We're gonna get right to it because, look, I've been tired. I didn't even work out today, but I will work out tomorrow. Instead of doing it today, I'll do it tomorrow. A lot's been going on. We've been getting a lot of stuff from storage. Still getting stuff from storage. Our storage unit is huge and it's packed, and we still have a lot of stuff. So we've been going through it slowly, systematically putting things. We've been putting things to the side. We've been systematically going through it, putting things aside for thrift store, throwing out things we don't want, trying to get through that. At least I am. We're trying to get. Who's we? Me and the kids. We're trying to get through this. Lasagna's in the oven. Praise the good Lord. A Stouffer lasagna. Ain't nobody made no lasagna. A Stouffer lasagna. Praise the good Lord. God is good, right? So let's get to this thing, right? So I was laying in my bed. Was I laying in bed when this happened? I think it did. I think I was. Laying in my bed. Minding my own good business. And I heard the words, everyone stay in place. Oh, I'm being told by Spirit that we're going to be very, very open. We're going to call names. I'm going to say names because this is what we need, right? But before I start, we're going to acknowledge the spirits that's in the room. If my daughter comes in, I apologize. I'm a mom. Did they have dinner yet, Gubby?
No.
Oh, I don't think so. Because is the lasagna still going?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got the lasagna late. So it's a late dinner for them. They're not starving because they eat like every 5 seconds. They're not starving. Trust me, they're fine.
He likes lasagna.
Who?
Kiari.
Oh, they don't like lasagna?
Yeah.
Oh, give them something else. Tell Maya she can just prepare their dinner.
Yeah.
Or something else. Whatever she wants. It's fine. We're gonna call names. We're gonna be very, very clear. Because that's what the spirits told me to. We're going to acknowledge the spirits in the room, right? So we have angels, which I love when their energy comes in. This morning, the energy of the angels came out. I was like, oh, all the spirits are here. Typically, I have just my spirit that comes in, just mine, and then, or just my spirit guide. He's very chatty. He's so funny, very, very, very chatty. Like, if I don't want to do something, he'd be like, go for a walk. I'm like, no, it's go for a walk. Like, no, we're going for a walk. He's so demanding, but I love him so much. So we're gonna acknowledge the spirits. Angels, welcome. So we have the angels of heaven. We have the spirits that are set here on the earth with us. Welcome. We even have the spirits, the hellbound spirits with us. Welcome. Welcome. Typically, like I said, I don't typically have all of the spirits with us. I typically have like my spirit or an angel's, or I don't have all the spirits. So we've got the heavenly spirits, the earthly spirits, and the hellbound spirits as well. Welcome, everyone. It's so nice to have them all here. The reason why I typically don't have all of the spirits here is because I'll speak once and it goes out. That's just how it works. I speak once, it's picked up through the universe. Spirits in heaven, spirits on earth, spirits in hell. They all get it. They all get it. Okay, before I get started, let me introduce myself because apparently people don't know who I am. Hi, my name is Jasmine Lindsay. I am the embodiment of God. Welcome. That's who I am. So it's come to my attention that from spirits, from God himself, right? Because I am the avatar, right? So from God himself, it's come to my attention that others want my place. We're going to call out the one person that really wants that spot and believes she should have it. Donnaline wants my spot. Bert, when I hear that Donnaline wants my spot, I said to myself, the one question I had was, where were you? You want this spot, where were you? You want the pedestal, where were you? Where were you? Because I know she's going to watch this, if she's not already watching. Where were you when I was being integrated with the earth? Do you even know what that is? I'm sure you don't know what that is. Let me explain to you. Ask Daniel, he knows what it is. He was there. He might have pretended like he didn't see it. He was there when I was integrating with the earth. When I was integrating with the earth, I got sick every single day, trying to harness, or I was trying to hold, not harness, hold the energy that the earth was giving me. Right? So I had to be integrated with, and that made me sick for days. Dizziness, nausea, couldn't even open my eyes. Where were you when I was doing that? Where were you when I was out there doing my wilderness stay? Where were you when I was learning those lessons and doing those hard challenges? Where were you when I was learning? You want this spot. Where were you? I know where you were. In the comfort of your little home thinking everything is so great. I'm going to get what she has by sitting there, drinking and partying. I'm going to get what she has, sleeping with a whole bunch of men. I'm going to get what she has, using your black magic and sex magic and whatever else you use. I'm going to take what she has. Watch me. I'm going to take what she has. See, the one thing my spirits has taught me, the one thing they taught me is to let them believe that they're winning and until it's too late. No, we're going to allow them to believe that you're just out there struggling. We're going to allow them to think that you're failing until it's too late. So Donnaline wants my pedestal. So Spirit said for everyone to stay in their place. Huh? Everyone listen. Yeah? Everyone listen. Stay in your place. Stay in your lane. It's not going to happen. It's never going to happen. Stay in your place. Stay in your lane. You continue to be Satan's puppet, and I will continue to be God's queen. Stay in your place. Stay in your lane. It's so interesting. I sit here and I hear and that, the thing I do is I confirm with God before I even sit here. Before I sit here, I confer with God. I sit with him and I say, Lord, is this? Because you could have spirits, especially the hellbound spirits, the demonic spirits, they like to cause a ruckus. They laugh at you. They laugh at you. They give you false information. They laugh at you. They laugh at you. One second. I'm getting there. They laugh at you. So you go out and give out false information. That's the point. They want you to give out false information. They give you false information so that you feel confident in what you're speaking. So, but I can override them. I just go straight to God. I just go straight to him. there's no word spoken. I know I speak words when I say this to you because of how else I'm going to. There's no words spoken between me and God. It's just, I have the question, it lingers, and here comes the knowing. That's it. That's it. There's nothing else. It's not like I'm out there like, God, what do I. There's no need for that. I am his embodiment. I communicate with him through feeling, through knowing. I just know. I just know. It's funny because I'm laughing because the little demonic spirits they're hilarious. I do have to laugh because I know them versus Jehovah. I know them versus God. Right? I know how Jehovah speaks. You have to know him. In order to follow his direction, you must know who he is. Because yes, Satan's army can try to mimic as much as they want. They can't do it to me. I know the difference. I know the difference. It took time to study the difference because they will come in and try to cause ruckus and try to cause chaos. But I'm laughing because they're telling me, and they're so arrogant. They're telling me that they're done with Donnaline. They're done with Bert. It's so funny. They laugh. And I'm sitting here like, dang, messed up. They're done with them. They laugh at you when you try to tell them what to do, kind of try to control them, try to conjure them. They laugh at you. It's over. Your time is done. They're done. They're done. You're not getting anywhere, but they already knew that. They knew that my light was so bright that they can't touch me. Come on. Times have changed so much. I remember back in the day, we were used to seeing the bad guy win. But if you were smart, or if you were connected to the earth, or if you're just paying attention, really, you would know that times have changed. It changed in the year of the 8, the truth. I think it was the year of the dragon. I could be wrong. Don't quote me. I don't really follow those things, but apparently that's when it went down. Where God said, no more. No more. Things have changed. We are not allowing horrible people to succeed anymore. Spirit said any further. I like that. Spirit corrected me. Any further. Like I know all the answers. We're not allowing it to continue anymore. Any further. I love Spirit. Any further. We're just not going to allow it. That's not going to happen, right? So if you have, let's shift, right? We're going to shift to another topic. If you have any malicious intent towards someone, it will not affect them the way you think it should. It will affect you. That's what we're doing now. That's how times have changed. That's how times have changed. It will not affect the person you want it to affect. It will directly affect you. So whenever you do something malicious, you're trying to taunt somebody behind their back, you're trying to gain off of someone else's back, you're trying to take from them, it will be taken from you. It will come from you. These are words that I speak. Now, I'm not sure if you know about my words, but my words, the gift that Jehovah has given me, praise the Lord, is to be able to speak things into existence. If I say it, it is so. That's my gift. If I speak it, it is so. I don't need to sit around no bowl conjuring things or doing black magic. I don't have to do all that. I speak. When I speak, it is so. If I direct it, it is so. Now, it's not without God monitoring what I do. He is Jehovah. He monitors what I say, what I can control, because there's things I can control that you don't know I can control. Mother Nature being one of them. I do it frequently when I need to do something, and she's, being Mother Nature. I ask her to calm down, she'll do it for me. It's one of the gifts I was given as Queen of the Earth. Queen of the heavens, Queen of Earth, Queen of Hell. That's me. The embodiment of Jehovah on earth. So when I speak, things are done. I'm never going to speak negativity over anyone's life. That's just not me. Unless I am told to. There are times where I have to call judgment, but I'm told to. I prefer everyone to live and flow the way the universe wants them to flow, whether I deem it to be negative or not. I prefer people to go about and flow about the way the universe, the way Jehovah wants them to flow. Because sometimes I can interfere and it's not necessary. If they're doing something that I deem negative or something I don't like, it could be something that Jehovah wants them to do. Like, people are so against the gays and so against transgenders, and that has nothing to do with you. Nothing. This has everything to do with Jehovah putting them on that path. You don't have to like what I said, but I said it. It is not your business. It's none of your concern. This is Jehovah's path. This is his concern. They are being exactly what Jehovah told them to be. Sorry, Christians, you don't have to like it. I don't know what to tell you. None of your concern. Mind your business. None of your concern. So if you are trying to be negative and trying to take someone down, and you're plotting and you're scheming and you're going to figure this out and you're going to take them down, it's going to fall back on you. It is so. It must be so. I've already spoken that to the universe several times. They already know. I spoke it once. I actually said it twice. And I'm saying it again. It must be so. If you come for someone, it must be so that it will fall back on you. Only you. Only you. If you want negativity for somebody's life, fine, it's going to come back on you. You will have negativity in your life. You want to destroy someone, you will be destroyed. You send death magic, it will come back to you. That's how it has to be. It is so. It must be so. Why? Because I said so. Because I said so. You trying to take people's finances, you won't have any. Because I said so. It is so. It is so. It is so. Sorry, I'm speaking to the spirits. Now, when I speak to the spirits carry this stuff out. That's why they enter the room. They enter here because they will carry out what I say. They must. They have no choice. I am the queen. I am their queen. Hundreds of thousands of spirits waiting for me to speak. And when I speak, they move. Even the spirits you thought you were conjuring against me? No. I don't know why you thought that. That was weird. I guess because, well, they kept going, obviously, because we let you think you were winning. It was kind of funny. I was sitting there like, they're going to keep going. Here we go. All it was doing was building more karma for you. That was the purpose. We want you to grab that karma. So now everything that you sent out towards me, anyone else that didn't deserve it, nobody deserves it. You don't have that law. You don't have the ranking to give it to anybody. You don't have the ranking. But let's say you specifically sent it to me. Everything that you sent my way, it is time for it to return to you tenfold. Must be so. It must be so. All the death magic you sent to me, all the chaos magic, all the sickness, and all that stuff you wanted for me, it will fall back on you. The financial hardships, the sadness, all of it must fall back in your lap. It must return to you. And you know how horrible that is if you deal with black magic. You know what you sent. You know what you sent. If you deal with black magic, you know what you sent. So don't get mad at me when it comes back to you. You have been warned. You've been warned. This is not the first time we've warned you. This is not the first time. Let's just hope you're actually hearing it now. It is so. Let's just hope that you're hearing it now. But keep on doing what you do, and you will find yourself sick, homeless, broke, on death's doorstep. Because those spirits will turn around laughing at you thinking, yeah, that's not happening. While you were trying to destroy me, I was getting stronger. I was learning. I was focused on myself. While you were out there trying to group up to destroy me. Me, one little person. Me. One little person. A mother trying to raise her children. You were trying to destroy me. You get what you get. You got it coming to you. Everything that's happening to you got it coming. It's so funny because you think you see success and then it's ripped away from you. Let me tell you a story. Who was that? Oh, let me tell you. Is it lasagna done? Gabby. She went out. I think she went out. Let me tell you a story. I know this girl. Let's call her a woman. She's a woman. I know this woman who loves to brag about how much money she has. Loves bragging. Oh, I got money and I can buy whatever I want. I'm successful and yada, yada, yada. And just sitting there like, it's not that she's successful is the problem. Because I love people who are successful. Congratulations. I'm so proud of you. Good job. Lift them, lift them, lift it up. Lift them up. Because that's what we want the earth to be. We want people to be lifted up. We don't want to try to step on anybody, hold them down. That's not a thing. That's sad. That's tacky. We want to lift them up, right? So she loves saying, oh, I've got money. I can do this, this, and that. I'm like, okay, great. That's not the problem. The problem is she's doing with malicious intent. She's using her words to harm. I have so much money. I have. Look at me. I'm better than you. I'm better than you. I'm above you because I have money. I'm above you. Problem is, my favorite thing about the universe is every time she tries to succeed more, it's taken away. Let me give you an example. She had this job up for promotion. This is 3 jobs, by the way, I've clocked so far. I'm watching and saying, oh man, that's messed up. She had 3 jobs. Up for promotion at this first job. Something happens, gone. She's fired. Next job, up for promotion. The management is so bad, she can't stay. Gone. Next job, got the promotion. The next day, got into a fight with a customer. Gone. Whew. The thing that she doesn't understand is that the universe, you're so negative and you're trying to harm people by succeeding with your success. You're trying to harm people with the success that you have. That she doesn't realize that the universe is smacking her every time she tries to get any further. She is not allowed to succeed because her success would harm others. She would use that success to hurt others, feeling like she's above others. It shouldn't be so. So every time she tries to get higher, become more successful, universe smacks it away. Done. Nope. They block it. Every time. And I'm watching. And I'm not like salivating. I'm just taking notes. Very interested. I'm very detached from it. But I'm taking note. I'm watching. I find it very interesting. Every time she tries to get further up the success ladder, she gets smacked back down. So interesting. I'm not getting joy from it. I'm just observing in awe of what karma is or what the universe is doing. It's karma. So I'm in awe. I love to see the universe work. Is the lasagna done?
Yeah.
Oh. So I find that very interesting. So interesting. Spirit, what was the thought I had? I had a thought. Somebody bring it back to me. I can't. My brain's just like. So we don't want. I don't want to see people fail. That's not. I hate that. No one should have to fail, but you shouldn't succeed and rub it in others' faces and say, "I'm better than you because look where I stand and look where you stand." Well, we're going to take that away now. We won't let you go any further. Because she has the dedication and the drive to do so. But the reason why she's dedicated and driven is so that she can look down on others. The universe is not allowing that to succeed any further, anymore. It's not going to happen. We're not allowing that. Those are one of the new universal laws I put in place. If you don't know the universal laws, you should probably get real familiar with them. Why? Because they play out just like they do here on Earth. So say if you're speeding, you get a speeding ticket, right? That is the law. And you may have to appear in court and pay a fine. That is a law, right? No speeding. Same thing. One of the new universal laws is that you get your karma in this lifetime now. Not like you used to get back in the day. No, it comes immediately. It's like that. It's like whiplash, man. It's crazy. And the funny thing is, I was the sole owner of this change. I'm still very, very fascinated with how it happened and I didn't even know it was happening. I've told the story before, but I'm going to tell it again. I was walking out of the mall with Daniel, me and the kids and Daniel. We were walking together. And Daniel looked on the ground and said, "That's disgusting." I said, "What?" He said, "Somebody threw a diaper on the street." My mind absorbed that, and I thought I said that out loud. I said, "Wouldn't it be nice if you dropped a diaper on the ground and a truck pulled up with diapers immediately on your car?" Right? That's what that was the funniest thing. We just laughed about it. It was funny. It would have been funny. But what the real undertone of that was instant karma. Instant karma. And that's when that law was put in place. Instant karma. Even in my funny way, I was just like, "How that'd be funny? Wouldn't that be funny?" Ha! I made a law. Didn't even know I was doing it. Had no clue until they was like, "Yeah, once you say that stuff, it's gonna become law because so be careful what you say because you're in bed with karma. You're literally tied to karma." And I'm like, "You are walking karma." That's what they said to me. I was like, "Oh, so I should be very careful what I say." Yes, because I'm not out to hurt anybody. I'm not out to harm anyone. But it prompted, I will do swiftly. I will. Because that's my job. That's what I'm supposed to be doing here on earth. If he tied me to karma, I mean, yeah. So what I want is people to understand the new law. And I want people to stay in their lane. Donna, continue to be Satan's puppet until he's done with you. That's your place. And if you think about it, as close as we've been our whole lives, since 6th grade, we were so close. Neither one of us knowing the play we were orchestrating out here on earth. We were here on earth, acting out a play. Me trying to flee your negative input, you running right behind me. Every time I think I was fleeing away, you came right back. But that makes sense. You gotta stay in your lane, though. You have to be, of course, you have to be right up underneath me. She really thought that if she took my children's father, she was with my children's father, that it would crush me. Oh, this is the key. I can be her if I have her man. I can be her. This is the key. Little did she know she was doing me an absolute favor. She had no clue. She thought this would be this is going to be your downfall. Because that was what Satan told her to do. She thinks she made it herself. No, that's what Satan told you to do. That's what Satan told you to do. I remember, Spirit, I remember sitting on the floor of a motel during my wilderness day. I'm sure I told the story before. And that day was so bizarre. So bizarre. February 5th, 2023. So bizarre. My son's birthday. That's why I remember it so well. We had took him out to a little play place. Came back, was gonna have like little McDonald's or something in the room, and I came back and I remember just feeling like I was gonna vomit that day. And I told my kid, I said, "Give me the trash can." And I sat on the floor and everything came out. And I was like, "Oh my gosh, I don't know what I picked up." But then it was like the universe was telling me, "You didn't pick up anything. You are here to be tested, like Job." And I was like, and I had just been studying Job too. How he got jacked up. Job got jacked up, right? So I remember I was in the car studying Job. A week, not even a week. Maybe it could have been a week. Maybe less than a week, right? Let's go safe and say less than a week. And that day I was throwing up on the floor in the motel. Disgusting place. I hated that place. And Satan said to me, audibly, very clearly, I'm going to make your life a living hell. Because he wanted me to give up. That was the plan. He wanted me to give up. And I'm throwing in this bucket, me being fresh. He said more. First he told me that I will die. You will die. And I'm like barfing up this thing. I'm like, well, this is me being fresh. Well, don't threaten me with a good time. God don't know why I'm here. Because I'm not listening to you, right? And I'm barfing up some more. And I hear him say, I'm going to make your life a living hell. In comes the drama that went on with my life. My ex best friend, hooking up, attacking me behind my back. It all just came in. And of course it did. That's how he was going to use me. He was going to destroy me by taking the man that I loved, right? Of course. By turning the man that I loved against me, right? Of course. That's how it was going to work. Because I was supposed to crumble and fall. But what they didn't expect is I was going to stand up on my own 2 feet, like, wait a minute. Did I really have love if the man that I love could turn his back on me so efficiently? To group up with people who want to destroy me so efficiently? I started looking at him as just another monitoring spirit. That's all that became. That's not the man that I love. I don't know who that is. But that ain't him. Y'all done took him to body swap or something, because that ain't the man. Nuh-uh. That's not him. The lies you tell, that ain't him. Because the man that I love would never did that to me. So you take that, whatever that is, that demonic presence, you take that, and I'll go my way. You heard me? Because that was some... Of course, Donalene was right there. I'm here in your life, taking your man, taking your life. For real. That's what she thought. Well, I'm sitting back studying. Observing, watching, continuing my happy-go-lucky little laughter and my light-hearted living and my, oh, I love the Lord, listening to my praise music and just floating along the earth. La-di-da-di-da. As they say, she's naive, she's so stupid, she's in love with me so much, she won't even stand on her own. She couldn't do anything, she's gonna be so broken, blah, 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 she's this and she's that. The audacity, really. She's so naive. As I sit there like, I love the Lord. Ha, ha, ha. Life is so amazing. Ah. I'm sitting back like, y'all, we knew this was coming. I'm having private conversation with my spirits. We knew this was coming, didn't we? Since how long ago? We been knew this was coming. Before they even knew that was on their game, I already knew it was coming. But I'm so naive. I know nothing. Twiddling my thumbs. I know nothing. Everything's fine. I'm in love. I'm so happy. Just allow them to think they win until it's too late. You won, right? Until it's too late. You're like, what the heck happened? I don't know what you're talking about. You can't have my spot because you wouldn't have been able to play this game the way I played it. You can't have my spot. The crap I had to go through to be who I am, to earn it. Because, yes, it was given to me by birthright. Yes, right? But he wasn't letting me get away with that easy. Oh, no. I had to learn. I had to fight. I had to suffer. I had to struggle. You couldn't have done this. There's no way. There's no way. You were so concerned with looking the part. Looking like you had money. I'm fabulous. I'm better than her. I look better than her. I dress better than her. I have more money. My legs are open in the air. That's how I get my money. You were so concerned with that. While I was studying, in meditation, in prayer, in training, I was in training for years to gather this ranking that I have. Yes, it was given to me by birthright. Yes. But in order to get the ranking that I had to work for that, man. That didn't come free willy-nilly. I had to work for that. There's no way you could beat me at this game. You couldn't have played the game I played. Y'all was playing checkers while I was playing chess. I don't know what y'all was doing. Partying, drinking, having orgies. I don't know what y'all was doing. I don't know what that was supposed to do. I don't know what you was doing, but it wasn't working. The little dust you did kick up, man, that dust you flew over here, we just swept that up with a dustpan and a broom and threw that in the trash. Go on, get out of here. Go on, come on now. There's no way you could be in my spot. You can't, listen, there's no way you could stand 10 toes down the way I stood. If you faced what I faced, you would have been broken. If you had people coming for you left, right, front, and center, your own family, your own people, the people that you believed loved you, coming for you, you would have broke down. And I stood 10 toes down by myself. I didn't have a crew behind me. I didn't have a bunch of people. I had nobody but my spirits, praise the Lord, and Jehovah. But I say this all the time. My team is bigger than your team. Because your team is here on earth, but they can't touch my spiritual team. They will smack y'all around as they feel fit. As they see fit, you will drop. If they said to your body right now, you're done for, collapse. You will collapse. You will collapse. I said this to Daniel before. I said, let Donna come near me. Let her come near me. She's going to find herself getting off the floor and not even move. That's how strong my spirits are. You will find yourself getting up off the floor, pulling yourself out the floor like, what the happened? And I didn't even move. I don't got to move up, not an inch. But you're going to find yourself on that floor. You step to me. You're going to find yourself getting up if you get up at all. That's how powerful my spirits are. Your spirits ain't stepping for you like that. First of all, you don't even have them. They have to listen to me. Okay? You don't have them. You just don't have spirits like that. The spiritual world is my domain. No one can touch me there. No one can touch me there. My earthly team, that's on Brandon. He got that. That's on him. He got that. That's his domain. But my spiritual team can't touch me. I'm just letting you know. I don't like the fact that they telling me, oh, she want myself. Girl, if you don't sit your whole self down somewhere, if you can sit down, take them implants out your booty and sit down. Huh? Sit down. You can never. You could never. Can never. Will never. Just no. Okay? That's all. That was it. Because, girl, I said, what? I laughed. How? As hard as I work, you think you can boss up to me? 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 No. Your whole crew couldn't take me down. How many people you had? 20-something people trying to take me down? And you couldn't do nothing. Not a thing. Not a thing. Let them think they're winning. You can go to court and say you're crazy. You could try to freeze my finances. You could do all you want. But know this. Everything you've done to me will definitely go back to you. Everything you said to me, everything you tried to do to me, is going back to you. That's all I gotta say. That's it. That's it. You can't touch me. I've been working on a spiritual thing for years. Decades, even. A decade. I'm sure it's been a decade. Okay? It's been a decade. I remember early in my relationship with Dave, I remember telling him, I said, dude, I can see weird things. And this is me not even know who I was yet. I said, it's weird because I can see people's auras. I didn't know what that was. But I just knew that that was an aura and I could see it. I don't know what's going on there, but I can see it. I even thought me crazy for a bit. Like, what's going on with me? What's happening? I know now. But that was years and years ago. Like, when my kids were very little. Very little. And I would go to him with my concerns. Little did I know they would turn around and try to take me down years later. We were all playing a part. We're all playing a role. I know you want to confront me and take me down and take my space and take my place and just want to disappear me so that you can take over. Come. Yawn. Yawn. I'm bored. Let's do something else. How about, here's some advice. How about focusing on yourself? How about building, a stronger version of you? If you take time to focus on yourself, you will start to see a stronger, more clearer version of you. Or maybe you just don't want to, because when you look in that mirror, it's hard to see what you see. I'm not talking about how your looks. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about self-reflection. Reflecting on yourself and sitting in with yourself as who you are. Sitting with who you are. That's what I'm talking about. Self-reflection. I do it often. I sit with myself. I make sure that my today is better than yesterday, right? And my tomorrow is better than today. That's the key for me. I want to make sure that I'm making a good impression on the earth, whether it just be within my children or it's within myself, or having one solid person to say, hey, let me help you figure this out. Someone who's going to listen to me, though. I don't want to waste my time. What did Jesus say? What did you say, Jesus? Thank you. He said, don't cast your pearls among swine. Thank you, Jesus. Yes, I speak to him often. I speak to him often. His words just, yes, thank you. Don't cast your pearls among swine. So I don't give out information to just anyone, because they'll just toss it to the side. For what? They're not listening. For what? Right? So I came up here a little annoyed, but I love having these conversations because it'll simmer me. It settles me. When I talk about Jehovah, and I talk about the way the earth flows and the way life is supposed to go, and I have these clear visions of what's to come. Not clear. Let me be very clear. He holds things from me because sometimes you can't handle everything. Jehovah holds things from me because I can't handle everything. I'll get overwhelmed. I'll get sad because I know that we're coming upon the days where he told us to prepare. I made a video on this channel. It said, tell them to prepare. I believe that was 2023. January 12th, 2023. Tell them to prepare. And I was like, oh, I just remember feeling horrible about what's to come. It's coming. And I sat with my kids today and I told them what to expect, what's coming, because I was instructed to. It's hard to give out that news because, sorry, I was listening. It's hard to give out that news because you don't want to be the bearer of bad news. You don't want to give out horrible information. I want my kids' life to be peaceful. But when I'm instructed to do something like that, it took me a couple of days to do it. It took me maybe a week to do it, if not longer, to tell them, hey, you guys, this is what's coming. And I've been told to warn you because this is what's coming. It's time to prepare. And no, we're not preparing with dry, good foods and all that. I mean, you can if you want to, but that's not what he's saying to do. That's not what he wanted you to focus on. He wanted you to focus on what he says, prepare. Be in alignment with him. Get in alignment with him. It's kind of like when COVID hit. This is going to be a lot worse than when COVID hit. But it's kind of like that. When that hit, people were struggling. People were dying. It was sad. It broke my heart. But since I'm in alignment with him, everything I needed was placed in front of me. I had no troubles. Even when my baby was on formula, I had no troubles because I was in alignment with Jehovah. And it was always presented for me. It was always there at my disposal whenever I needed it. No, it didn't just appear out of thin air. Oh, I would have loved to do that to happen. But no, it didn't happen like that. If I needed to go to the store and the shelves were completely clean of formula. I remember this one time. Actually, Daniel was at the store. And he said, there's no formula. I was like, oh, I cried. I was like, Spirit. I was like, Lord, what am I supposed to do? I didn't even have to worry about too much because he stood in line. He said there was my exact formula sitting right there, right in the checkout line, just sitting there, like somebody placed it there. Picked it up. We had our formula. We never had a problem. So like that, we stay with him. We stay with God. We put Jehovah in the driver's seat, like I always say. And because we do that, we are protected, right? If God is your resource, you will never starve. Praise the Lord. Thank you, Tennille. When God is your resource, you never starve. So I fear no outcome of what's to come. The destruction that's about to hit the earth, I feel no, I'm not worried at all. I feel no concern at all. My only concern is the people who don't put Jehovah in the driver's seat, who don't have Jehovah on their side. That's my only concern. And it's sad to say that, because I could very well be like, well, that's on them. They don't care about Jehovah. That's on them. I could just do that, whatever. But that's not how I am. Those are still my people. My people who are confused. My people who are not ready, who haven't picked, well, they did pick a side, they just don't know it. Because there's no in between. You're either with Satan or you're with Jehovah. There's no in between. There's no middle ground. Oh, I'm not with you. Oh, yes, you are. Because if you're not with Jehovah, you pick Satan. And Satan ain't holding nobody up. You heard me? He don't even like you. He don't like your kind. He don't like humans. He don't like you. He uses you, but he don't like you. Okay, his demons don't like you. They'll use you. They don't like you. They don't like your kind. Okay? They don't like you. Trust me. They don't want nothing to do with you. They will toy with you and play with you, but they're not communicating with you. They're not on your team, as you people like to believe. Those little black magic people, they love to believe that they're a team with the demons. No, you're not. They don't even like you. They laugh at you behind your back. They use you. They drain you of your energy, your resources. They need your body to move through the earth. They don't like you, though. Okay? Just gonna let you know. So you pick the side, whether you believe it or not. I don't care if you didn't say Jehovah is your God and he's your source, then you pick Satan. There's no middle ground. Stop trying to make one. There's pick a side. That's it. There's no middle ground. Okay? I'm atheist. I don't believe. Be quiet. There's shut up, because you pick the side. You're with Satan is what you are. Okay? That's what you are. I don't believe in God, then you believe in Satan. That's how he sees it. Jehovah sees it. If you ain't with me, then you with him. There's no middle ground. This is his earth, and he creates the rules. Then what he says goes, right? So I hope that you pick Jehovah's side. So when this hits, because it's gonna hit, jobs will be lost. People are gonna get sick. We're not gonna have the money like we had to. The government can't fund you. You better have picked Jehovah. Unless you want to starve and die. That's on you. That's up to you. That is your choice. You're a free human being. You can make your choice. Because you didn't choose Jehovah, you chose Satan. That's it. There's no middle ground. I'm here to tell you. There ain't no middle ground. So prepare. Prepare. It's sad. These are still people. They're still people. They're uneducated, they're misinformed, but they're still people. And we're about to hit a rough patch like you ain't ever seen in all your days. It's about to go down. And I'm scared for the world, but I'm not concerned for myself. I will continue to thrive and succeed as scheduled and as planned. That's what I'll do. I'm not here to boast designer items and I can afford this and look at me, I got money and you don't. Because what does that accomplish? That's what it was. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit clear as I said this. Like, if you are trying to brag on somebody or you're in competition with somebody, whether you believe it or not, if you're trying to compete with somebody and they don't even know about it, you already lost. You heard me, Donna? You already lost. The minute you put yourself in competition with someone, you have lost. Because that person ain't even thinking about you. They're too busy succeeding on their own. You're worried about being in competition with them. You're worried about outperforming them. You're worried about outshining them. See what I have over here? I'm shiny. I'm bright. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. You've already lost. Your self-esteem is down here in the gutters. When someone's focused on themselves up here, that's them up here. Of course, they're above you. They're not going to be looking down on you, but of course, I don't look down on anybody. Not going to happen. But your self-esteem is down here. When I think of myself and I'm focused on me, up here. So stop trying to be in competition with somebody. Climb to the top. Focus on you. I focus on me. I don't focus on nobody else. When you put me in competition with you, you lost. The minute you even thought about me, you lost. I don't think about you. The only time I think about you is when I forgot. Can I just say I completely forgot about you? Donna, I forgot about you. I forgot about you completely. The only time I thought about you was when Spirits was like, you need to address this because she really believes she wants to take it. We'll address it. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about her. Right, she's around somewhere doing things behind the scene, being all weird and creepy and being Satan's puppet. She's still doing that thing? Is she still doing that? Girl, I had to catch up on you. God, what's she up to? Is she still being Satan's puppet? we still laughing about it? I forgot all about you. So when you're in competition, Sweet Pea, honey, listen. When you're in competition, you're down here. You don't. When you put, I don't think of anybody else but myself. I'm not trying to outdo anybody but me. I'm trying to compete with me. I'm trying to make sure that I'm better tomorrow than I was today. That's my only focus. I'm not focused on trying to look down on somebody. No, because I want everybody around me to succeed. We all powerful out in these streets. We out here doing our thing. But see, that's what makes me a leader. A leader wants their people to succeed, to thrive. Isn't that what it is? A leader, an empress, a queen. She wants to see everyone around her to thrive. Don't get it misconstrued with these alleged queens who are just insecure in themselves, pathetic. Because when I have a group of people, I want everyone to succeed. We all be successful. That's enough for everybody. I don't want to look down on nobody. For why? What is the purpose? When you look down on someone else because you feel a certain way about yourself, you're not secure in yourself. When you're in competition with someone, it's because you failed somewhere within yourself. You're failing in yourself. That's the problem. So if you focus on yourself, then you can succeed and be better, be a better person. You're not trying to take anyone down. You're too worried. You can't focus on taking me down because you're too worried about yourself. I forgot about Donnaline. Girl, can you stay on my energy? I mean, you trying it, but we'll let that go. Okay, that's it. I'm done. I'm gonna go eat lasagna. I didn't work out today. I didn't do anything. I'm just being lazy. Our couch came today. Our living room's come together so well. I love it. It took us forever to find a freaking couch, and finally, it's all coming together. We got the accent chair. We got the couch. It's so nice in there. The vibes are they're vibing. It's so nice. Dia did her thing putting that together. I love it. Are we ready to hang up, Gubby?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Wait. Ow, my toe.
What was that? What you kick? All right. That's it. I hope I ranted enough.
Yeah, an hour.
An hour?
Yeah.
No, it's supposed to be like 30 minutes. I'll see you next one. Bye. Dang, I thought it was supposed to be like 30 minutes.